That's good. There aren't many of those in Undertale.
Well, and she's not just an adult; she's like older. So, again, I learned her through porn, so she has wrinkles in the porn. And I'm like, hell yeah, this is nice.
That's a hell of a way to start stream too. Thankfully, my blue sky has been very kind and has not shown me anything about any of the Undertale stuff.
Oh, I've only started getting Undertale stuff as soon as I started like playing it and then going on to actually actively looking at stuff. Otherwise, I didn't get anything. And even then, I've like mostly just gotten chapter 3 stuff and ignoring anything that I think would be for 4.
Fair. So the 5 Royale. Right. This was like in.
Yeah, the crossword puzzle. Oh, I need to scroll down back to the thing so I can be watching the stream. 18, 16, 17, yes. 18 crossword puzzle. Or no, cancel. All the way to the back. There it is.
Oh.
Free knowledge.
Oh.
Oh.
Semesters. I hate this.
Oh yeah, because it only has the exact letters that you would need to fill out the whole thing. But anyways, you got it.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sugar pesticule here.
And
smart.
We have 4 out of 34 knowledge.
Jesus.
Yeah, knowledge is always the highest one. I mean, you look at like the top left one, it takes 6. Okay, you just want to go up to your room and clean it? Yeah, like the big pile to the right. Ah.
Plant.
Yep. Now we have access to our plant that we'll be using a bunch, and you should get some books. I think it was
books.
Persona 3 Royale with cheese.
Oh,
there we go. Pop out the YouTube chat. There we go.
Hell yeah.
Shifter at the masquerade.
Yes. You're boring.
My God, there's a girl up ahead of you who has a real like special outfit and stands out. I bet she's not important.
Yeah, I missed that.
Yeah, there's like several of the characters who are important that are just standing around or walk by you. Sort of like how you could see the doctor before she's introduced as she just walks by in the alleyway.
Huh, that's neat.
You can see Sai, the prosecutor lady who's interrogating you in the world at like the bus stop, not like the train stop and everything. Like a couple times. When you first get to school, Haru's out front, like attending to the flowers.
Oh. And then we never see Futaba. She doesn't go outside.
Yeah. Futaba is like, well, Futaba and Art Boy are like the 2 characters that you just don't see at all because they are not around you. You might see Art Boy, but
I see the truth.
tits.
Hell yeah, Joey. Fuck yeah.
Nice.
Oh right, we're Alex Yeek.
All the stuff for the third chapter is the main things I have not mentioned to Dakota because that's stuff that I absolutely want him to see for himself firsthand. Mainly for a specific character's hat.
Did I misspell my chat command? Oh,
I
okay,
didn't know.
no. You put it wrong one. Wrong one, Lee. That's in the Discord. That's in the special channels.
That's how you get access to his secret OnlyFans. Not really, because it's not particularly hard, but I do have a guide up, so he is going to get like max social links and everything with everyone that ties into some of the stuff that'll help. Like he is absolutely going to get to the third ending, no problem.
That's not what the title says. It's TTS.
Like mostly I have brought up just like I have not hidden like Haru or any of the real characters that you're going to get, but pretty much anything relating to the specifically the third thing I've just ignored.
I know can't hear the audio. Motherfucker. Discord's or not Discord, my stream settings got fucked up by something, didn't it?
I like how I was gonna go and do the thing, but then you paused it, so it doesn't matter.
There we go.
Oh, well, let's immediately mute that as it went into me talking, and I don't want to hear that.
Lee, you're like gaslighting me. And it's working because I keep checking the stream title. Gaslit on my own mods.
Oh, right. Go to the library.
Library.
You can also just look at the fast travel map.
Oh yeah. Library.
Biblioteca.
The top,
Excuse me?
because I do know
Yeah.
all
Hey,
of your...
Makoto.
Hey, there she is.
Dakota didn't want to go with my idea of dating Makoto because it seems funny. Of just having to talk to Sai the whole game and talk about how you're dating your sister.
Man.
Hey. Eh. You should be able to talk to her again to rent a book.
What would you like?
I'd like to borrow a book, Pirate Legends.
Here.
Speed Racer.
We're gonna learn about... Not Zoro. Zoro's Morgana. Captain Kidd, that's it. You now want to go to the Shibuya Underground Mall. We're gonna buy some stuff.
Let's go. Oh, what did it reveal? I haven't been keeping up since I don't have switched to.
Find the flower shop is where you want to mainly go. we're gonna get plant food. Oh, there it is.
Come in.
I know you'll eventually get a job here. Bionutrients.
Bionutrients. How many?
Just like one or whatever. I forgot that the game already gave you. You can also buy the other stuff if you so want it. Like, main thing will just be having to collect money in the thing, but that stuff is useful. Anyways, now you can talk to Ryuji if you want. If you want to, that's the next main thing. Otherwise, you can just check everything out.
Beans.
I always forget the beans.
It's Cranky Kong's dad? What the fuck?
What would you like?
These are all gifts for women.
Eh.
Alright, where the hell are we?
He's back at the school.
Oh, this is for Bond.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing Bond? I thought I was going into the
Yeah.
dungeon.
No, not yet. We're ranking up Ryuji. Yeah. On the 20th, we go to the dungeon.
Alright, then. Whoops.
And it says you'll need at least 30,000 yen.
Oh, I have 40, so we should be okay.
Damn
Eh.
it.
Sean Astin is the son of the original Gomez Adams? What? That's insane. I didn't know that.
Two, three.
Come on, man.
You're also going to need to get 4 specific personas.
Yeah. Look. That's neat. He was
Ugly.
no, he was pubert. He was a baby still.
Damn it.
Although that's
God, it was wild learning that Pubert was real from Gavin.
Kevin fucking Free, yeah.
Yeah, what about Pubert? No one believes him. Is like, wait, Pubert's real? Holy shit.
Yeah, because I think he gets drowned by Pugsley. In that fucking movie.
Fucking Pubert. And I'll wait till my next paycheck and then do all that. Also seems cool, like my graphics card is gonna get here earlier than anticipated.
Hell yeah.
So yeah. Poor financial decisions.
Hell yeah. Spend all your money. The thing is, I don't even think Sean Astin used his like nepotism to get far. He was just kind of in stuff and was a good kid actor. I know, I'm making a joke. It's a joke, Joey. It's a goddamn joke.
All right.
Punk talk.
All
Yeah.
right.
Anyways, you're now gonna go up to the plant in your room and feed it.
Hell yeah.
Give it the
See ya.
nutrients.
Neutralize. Well, yeah, that's fair. Never too late. It's never too late. Run. Run, Forrest, run. Do what I cannot. According to Wiki, his first role is an 8-year-old because his mom was playing the main role as his mother. Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense. So I will
Up
study
to your room.
after I feed my plant, maybe.
I've got a good
We're gonna
idea.
read a book. So kinda.
You can reach that beam on the ceiling, right? Hang yourself.
Hang yourself. Do it. Make sure to do a flip at the same time.
Oh yeah.
IO nutrients.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Kindness.
Anyways, back down to the bottom
Study
and talk
time?
to the customer until he fucks off.
Oh. The TV's on then. Oh, alright, well, I'm going home.
Anyway, up to the counter by where like the books are, I'm pretty sure. Like there. Yeah, you went over more books. Over more. There we go. Examine books. Read Pirate Legend.
Pirate Legend.
Yeah. Make sure you close up.
Wow.
Crashing waves. Keep
Yeah,
forgetting he's about
It's
to read.
nice. Yeah, it's nice because all the books that you read from the library are tied to their personas.
Ooh.
That's why, like, if you read the things, like the first one was like Arsene, then this, then there's one for Zorro and Carmen at the moment. Each time you get a new person, it unlocks a new book, then it's about their personas. Now read Pirate Legend again. It's like we know the future and can set it up to be able to do this properly.
Wow. Oh.
Who the fuck is Deputy Mon?
Gonna be honest, my brain just immediately went to Woody.
You're my favorite Deputy Mon. You're my favorite deputy.
Ugh.
Oh, another character. That's John's
I-
waifu.
Haru.
Early morning. Oh wait,
God.
never mind. I know who you're talking about, X.
Ah, Haru. Your social link is not great, in my opinion. Mainly because of a single choice in it. That also seems to go against a large portion of how Persona works, in my opinion. Or Persona 5, at least.
Okay, but is there anything worse than portable and being able to date Ken?
No, there's nothing worse than that. Hey, Disney.
Thank you. Hi, I've been here for like 10 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can't hear the ding, so
That's okay. I was muted, so you didn't hear the dingbat.
shut up.
Did you mod Morgana into an Umbreon?
Yes.
No. Morgana's
no.
always been an Umbreon.
Yeah.
Perfect.
This is just the Pokemon Persona 5 crossover.
It's also
And the bags.
Gotcha.
And Joker's always been Psychic and hovered the bag like that. But yeah, you just want to go to the library real quick and return the book and borrow Zorro. And then you head to the dungeon.
these days I'll remember which button is what. Dated
would you like?
Shinjiro and Boardable. To return a book.
Thank you.
Yes, it
What would
has
you
Hex.
like?
It's had one for a moment. I've had it pre-ordered. Pre-ordered the new Somnium Files game through their website so I could get the thumbs up Mizuki sticker. And some other stickers, but mostly the meme one.
God, I'm So excited to see what dumb shit Date and the brain,
Okay.
the like brain damage gang get up to. I don't know why I
I hope
couldn't
you all
remember
understand
damage.
that our time limit is May 2nd.
Yeah, I say my waifu choice,
Uh,
Futaba.
Yeah, going with
I'm-
Futaba.
Basically, just have to
I'm
go
a
to that
dweeb.
castle
It's
and
basically
steal
my
the
wife.
treasure from Kamoshida, right?
From what I know of her.
But wait, what even is a treasure? I want to know that before
Is
we do
100 Line and Eye of the Somnium Files like related? I feel like 100
Treasure
Line
is
doing
the
really good
physical
is why we're
form of
getting
the
Shoot in
palace
order.
ruler's
That seems
distorted
dope.
Desires. In other words, it's the core of the palace.
Ah,
Once we steal it, the palace will crumble.
that
Having
makes
said all
sense.
that, even I don't know what Kamoshida's treasure is going to be.
And
But
where can we find
I'm
it?
looking forward to it. Specifically
There's no
pre-ordered
way
it
of
on the
knowing that
Switch.
until we go in and find out.
Yeah.
But if I had to guess,
Actually, since for the
I'd say
Switch
he
2
has it
version,
locked
it's
up
the
somewhere
game
in the
key card.
depths
The
of the
thing I think
palace.
is dumb.
Yeah.
I think I get it
Oh,
now.
that's probably
We
why.
just gotta find the treasure, yeah?
It's because I associated with like the other
there's just a lot we won't know.
guy
until we
whose
go
name
in.
I also don't remember.
In any case, our objective is
I'm
to
bad
find the
with
treasure's
names.
location somewhere in the palace.
Ahame Date.
Make sure we go about this with time
I
to
only
spare
know
so we can
Date.
avoid any
I actually
unforeseen
forgot the
circumstances.
other guy's name.
I expect great things from you guys.
Ryuki, no. Fuck, it started with an R.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bust loose.
The Sojiro disrespect route.
But damn.
What's up?
I forgot.
Nothing. I was just thinking we should choose a code name for you too.
A code name?
I'm Skull, he's Joker, and that's Mona.
I don't know why Mona, but
Judging by your costume,
For
I
Morgana.
mean, she's got that tail and stuff, so
Oh, here's.
what do you think?
Uh-huh.
kitty woman.
Wait! Is that what you're going to call me from now on? I am so not down with this.
What do you want to be
Oh
called?
no, it was Ryuki. Okay,
Oh, cool. Ryuki.
I just got confused because it's Kuruto Ryuki.
That's a
something
Bayonetta
better than
costume.
just a little cat. Maybe Panther? That sounds pretty cool, doesn't it?
Huh? Why?
Cause it
I
sounds
specifically
more
downloaded Bayonetta costumes for
righteous.
Anne because the little
She's a
screenshots for them looked good.
Dude.
Don't call me that.
More
More importantly, Kamoshida.
Oh, right. Let's go. All right, let's start fresh and get going.
it's game time from this point forward. I'll teach you guys the basics of infiltrating a palace as we go.
Oh, first things first, I have to interact with a small child.
My master would like a word with you.
You can't do that yet.
Try not to.
You have so much more Persona to play.
Has returned.
Geek Alex has returned.
Well
of course.
done. It seems you have remembered my words. You truly
The
made
weird
it worth
witch time travel stuff
rehabilitating
is
you.
one way to just describe Bayonetta, period. I never asked for this.
Shut your mouth and listen, inmate.
Kicks the kid through the
I am
bars.
not attempting to withhold information.
I mean, her
from
kid
you.
self is the entire point of the first Bayonetta game.
The essence of the rehabilitation that you must complete will be explained in due time.
Ryder.
Once you encounter allies who share your ideals and discover your place in reality, only then will I explain it all. Such a day
Quit it.
should not
You're
be far
barking at
off.
What?
It's Snoopy. Even better.
This time, I wish to
Yeah,
introduce.
Ryder
you to
only
the
barks
aid
if I'm
we are
playing with like the
providing.
laser pointer and he's chasing it. Snoopy barks at existence.
Due to your potential
I
in
hate that
wielding
you're
the
right.
power of the wild card, you can handle more than one persona. That power holds infinite possibilities. We will assist you in nurturing that potential.
Okay,
To
Captain
that
Big
end,
Nose.
we must execute your persona.
What?
Hell yeah.
Do
Just
not
gonna
be
shoot 'em.
alarmed. Personas are personalities that exist within you. Thus, you will only be
You got that
discarding
really
old
cool persona
personalities
that's like an
to have
thing
them
of
be
you, but you're also the
reborn as
wild
new
card, so we're
ones.
just gonna snap its neck.
Throws away Arson. I don't want to play with you no more.
By
Just gonna
discarding
shove
your
Arsene
old
into a pixie and see what
identity,
happens.
You give way to a new one. Hence, think of it as the fusion of your personas. To start, select the first persona.
Though keeping Pixie would be
Now,
useless because it
before you
is
select,
lovers.
do you in other when this will be a
You want
guiding
Hierophant,
principle.
lovers,
Moreover,
chariot, and
there
death.
is one thing I must warn you. You cannot create.
Oh,
this
you're
is
not strong
because
enough
the
to make
resulting
slime.
Persona. Now then,
Yeah, Silky would have been fun. The only one I can combine is Soup.
Yeah. Well, you can make Incubus.
Oh, I can.
Yeah, Incubus is just on the line.
Yeah, and I can get another.
this is the form.
Pixie
Your
pretty
new
easily.
persona is expected
Oh
to.
yeah, there'll
it's
be a bunch.
possible for them to inherit skills they normally wouldn't gain. These skills and specialties are distinct from one another.
Yes, understood.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be nothing unusual. My.
Not a strap-on. That's all natural.
Super cod piece. Anyways.
I don't know how Pixie gets that big, but damn. See the belt? No, the belt's just part of the cod piece. Or the covering.
How impressive.
Think he wants kids
A
everywhere?
stronger persona has been born from the body and blood of the old. It shall be your new strength.
Makes no sense at all, but okay.
You better understand it at once. You'll end up dead if you don't master it.
Shut up, Caroline.
Gather personas
Your
and
head
bring
is at
them here.
food tray level.
Gather a great many, execute them, and continue to give birth to even stronger personas.
I tried just
Developing
right.
your
I could
powers
super
as
kick
such
your
will play an
neck
integral
through that.
role in the stand against ruin.
That wouldn't happen. They'd beat your ass.
So that your rehabilitation goes well, we have a variety of rituals to choose in regard to execution.
They're the super boss of this
And
game.
depending on the effort you put in, our master might consider
Or at least
further
a super
development
boss.
of new rituals. Cry your tears of joy, inmate.
Yeah, yeah.
Your heart is steadily gaining the strength of rebellion. It seems your rehabilitation is proceeding smoothly. A joyous fact indeed. In anticipation of this, I have prepared a gift for you. I hope that you shall accept it.
You adopting me?
All right.
You can see invisible things.
Oh. Various hints.
That is a thief's skill, allowing one to tap into their sixth sense and see what is hidden in the dark. I believe you can handle it now. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Now
Seem
then,
to just be
if
committing
you have
more
any
crimes.
requests,
Is this how I
we will heed
rehabilitate?
them.
Oh wait, I think this is the American prison system.
As you can do more fusing.
The inmate needs our guide.
Let's execute him.
Use by result.
Fusion.
Result
Let us
will just
begin
give you a whole
search.
list. All useless to you. You can't do.
Are you finished?
You're too weak.
What?
I'll go back.
It is time.
Send me
inmate.
back. Send me back. I'm not done yet.
Something wrong? You were just standing around all of a sudden.
But I gain more hair when I come out here.
Why are you spacing out like that? It's kind of hard to tell what you're thinking sometimes.
Let's just say he's a man of high caliber. We're counting on you, Joker.
No, I just brain damage.
Yeah.
Well, it head on sidewalk.
So, where do we start?
Just kind of do that.
Let's head to the safe room we found last time. It's in the first floor of the west building. It's pretty close to our usual entrance. It should be a pretty decent starting point.
Safe room?
It'll make sense when you see it. Well, let's head out.
Yeah, Persona 5 Gacha on the 26th.
I literally just only thing I know about the Persona 5 Gacha in details now is I saw a Japanese guy playing it and just like talking shit about the main character because he's just like, Joker had to live in a shitty attic and you get this nice house, little bitch.
Oh, right, that's the one room.
Yeah.
Doing an event for Joker on release. That's good. I hit every button but the one that does. More pixies!
Pixies!
3 enemies. Let's do it.
Escape! Run! Anyways, here's the Pixies.
Looking cool, Joker. Give it up.
Na 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 na. Ah. Let's feel power. Alright. Your guns are gonna make you popular girls.
Yeah. What is it? Timid. Likes kind ones. Well, you know, good luck.
Really? What you think? Really? Wow!
Yay! Thank you, Pixie. Welcome back. I executed you 15 minutes ago.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Oh, I'm sure
I'm gonna be honest, Hex, you saying that mostly just makes me think about Young Scrolls, who does rap songs with the voice lines from like Elder Scrolls games, and they just use like voice lines from that character or just characters in the game voiced by the same people. You can't select with her, she just targets everyone and does AoE.
That's right. Turn this game down. Jesus, it's loud. I don't know if it's loud for them.
Slightly loud for me, but I also just manually turned it down on my end. Bow, 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 bow. Excuse me.
Yeah! Nice!
Nice work, team.
Honestly, on Twitter, I think partially because of the Persona 4 thing might have been
All right, let's
put this up in the thing. Just got a lot of people doing complaints about the PSP version of Persona 1. Mainly because they, for the PSP version, changed the soundtrack and replaced the soundtrack that the original person did after they died. And they say, and it, honestly, agree with them. It is definitely not as good as the original one. At least for like what it seems like the sections of the games are going for. Oh yeah, upbeat like's funny.
It's super lame. So that means there we go.
I saw the same thing for Persona 1, and apparently that's just like also an easy bait for like to like anger fans of Persona 1. Is just to walk into the walls.
Thump, 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 thump.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
I remember so little
Okay.
of Terra that I cannot tell you if that's still his actual face or Ryuji's on that skin.
It's Ryuji's. It's not his face. They are similar looking. They are the anime boy.
All right, the first move is ours. Joker took one out. All right.
Fuck, it's already there. Shit. That's it. Yeah. Damn.
Attack him in shock.
Yeah, victory.
Though I think the issue with doing that is if it doesn't finish him off, you then get shocked.
Triggered a technical.
Okay.
Oh yeah, technicals. Those are great. And definitely a thing to keep into mind for like fights. Because basically in the later ones when things aren't like weak to anything sometimes, that's where technicals come in to knock them down. And remember correctly, On's pretty good for setting up and then being able to execute technicals. No, Ryuji's too white to be Xehanort.
Well, oh,
I should write something.
Hey.
All right.
Man, gonna be honest, the fact that you just keep saving in the one spot
now then.
Yeah,
always
I
just
I
triggers me.
meant to save on the one below, but my brain didn't. Leave assist, press X, multiple functions. Oh, that, okay.
He's white in that he's like
Show me your true form.
not of like darker skin color at least. If we're talking about like white American, then no. Or British.
Now's our chance to strike. Go. Joker took one out. All right.
Come here, pumpkin boy. Oop.
Yeah, victory.
Let's put it this way, Ryuji's not tan enough,
A stylish
or
victory.
whatever.
Ryuji's pale. Does that work better?
Yes, there we go.
Show me your true form.
Please just add Ryuji's too white to the quote spot. 'Cause I think that is the funniest thing possible to have said.
Ryuji's also not racist enough to pull off an anthem.
Yeah, we need to get him on par with
Man, that
Yosuke.
was easy.
Yeah. God help us. I hope that whole thing is so much better in the remake.
Watch it get better, and then gamers still get mad that he's not homophobic.
Watch him get worse.
Ooh,
He has a bit of an issue in his introduction that he probably should have apologized for and doesn't. Otherwise,
Yeah.
great character.
no, that's absolutely the writing's fault. Like, let's go take the person who literally
Show
just
me your true form.
dealt with her trauma of being like a teacher's sex pet thing, and let's just make
Good.
constant jokes about getting her naked.
I'll show you an example
Yeah, I have a lot of issues with what they do with On in this game. It goes
On-
against the whole first bit.
Yeah, On deserved way better.
Yeah.
Um,
Like all the cutscenes of basically just like looking her up and down from not her at least like expressing her sexuality herself and stuff.
yeah, On deserved better. Ryuji gets
Deserves better.
he deserves better 95% of the time. There are some things he definitely deserves, but he like the end of Shido's palace, he didn't deserve that.
Ryuji is like the joke kind of shit on character in this, who definitely deserves some of the things, but he gets it too far compared to like
Yeah.
like he doesn't get the Junpei treatment at least. Like Junpei gets like some nice serious moments. Yusuke gets what seems like is going to be serious, and then you just shove him off a cliff.
Ryuji? Yeah. Ryuji definitely deserved better as like the best friend, quote unquote, of this game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of writing issues with Persona 5. I love it to death. I think it's one of my favorite games. It has a lot of issues.
If I didn't like Persona 5, I wouldn't bother enough to sit there and go, they did this shit wrong.
Yeah. Because you can like something and still criticize it.
Right?
Oh yeah.
In this day and age? No.
Yeah, sorry. I do not prescribe to if something isn't God to you, like you hate it. I don't prescribe to that. You can take issues with. I take issues with myself, and I don't like myself. Bad comparison.
I love you, so that's okay.
Yeah, everyone else loves me. I don't love me. Anyway, yeah, Persona 5 has a lot of writing issues that really need some work. It doesn't have anything as bad as Yosuke, though. Well,
yeah,
that's not entirely true. There's a gay couple that hit on Ryuji really bad, and if you actually go through and talk to them, every so often after the story beats, they're actually horribly written gay characters.
Oh yeah.
But that's a pair of NPCs that a lot of people aren't going to, talk to every time they have new dialogue, so kind of hard to say anything on it.
Yeah, they're not great. They made them better in Royale, and they're still not that great.
Yeah.
It's just at least less creepy in a specific way and creepy in a different way.
Yeah, and I mean, this is also a series where you can date your teacher.
Yeah, a thing that shouldn't have at least shouldn't have been in 5.
Yeah.
Like that seems against the story. Like I wouldn't have liked it in 3 or 4, but it's at least not part of like the plot and like a thing they're going for.
Well, 3, you dating was completely accidental. It was an online thing.
Yeah.
Then there was
That's at least getting hit on.
Yeah, there was Kenji, who is disgusting. Anyway, but that wasn't as bad as literally hiring your teacher, who is burnt out from all the shit she has to do, to be your cat maid.
Sorry, what?
Yeah, he doesn't know that part yet.
Oh, fuck! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no, I'm gonna be quiet now.
I'm just sitting.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought about stopping you, but I knew that your explanation of what going it is not going to really ruin it.
Okay, yeah, no, I feel bad about that, but
It,
granted, the reaction was pretty funny.
oh yeah.
I mid cough and then I'm just dying even more. Eh?
Yeah. Okay, I need to be a little quieter because I could have sworn you've played this through before.
Nope.
Okay.
This is
No.
first time.
Yeah, he got up to the second dungeon end of the original version,
Okay, gotcha.
which I think you could technically learn that about the teacher at that point, but that only depends if you do the social link. No, wait, that's a story
no,
bit.
that's later on. You start that through story.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, no, that's a story bit.
Which is why I am also really not into it, because it forces that particular thing on you. But
Yeah.
you'd be quiet on that
No,
stuff.
no, it's fine. It's fine.
No,
It's just-
I loathe spoilers, and I got a little excited talking
Like,
about stuff. So
when it comes down to what happens, I don't like. You could say
Eh,
like
it's at
certain
least
things,
yeah.
but like I know like who all the characters are. And the fact you can fuck your teacher.
I don't think it goes that far. But there are
No,
some
you don't
implications.
actually sleep with any of them. You like make out at most.
Whoa!
I don't know if you necessarily kiss the teacher because I've never dated her in the game.
Oh no, I can't even pretend to look at that. And everything I've... Thankfully, the media I've consumed also does not pretend to think to do that, so...
Eh. Yeah, because I think like the most I dated was like Haru when I played Royale. I looked through like my achievements of the original Persona 5 and I didn't date anyone.
Yeah, I'm a lot of the same. I do not like that dating shit. I don't...
I like how Metaphor does the sort of dating better.
The Metaphor doesn't even do the dating. Like, the closest thing it has to a relationship is one. And that's not even, like... It's a couple throwaway lines.
It's more set up of like at the end of... It's clearly they are all interested in with you and you can just headcanon
Yeah.
like whichever one you get into a relationship afterwards if you so want.
Yep, which is how it should be.
Especially since none of the dating in any of the games adds anything to the story or even gets used and stuff.
It's just... yeah.
Because, like, if you date Anne, it just won't come up ever in any way outside of the specific, and this is a date scene.
Yeah, unless you, like, do it with all of them, which... And then, you know, you get beat up in a cutscene at the end, which...
Eh.
Harem roots. I don't know. I'm not a fan of
Nice work, team.
that kind of stuff in these games, but that's just me.
All right.
It's definitely happened a couple times. Like, they even do that in Yakuza 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done. Hurry up and move on.
That one seems somewhat less of a purposeful thing on his part. But he is an idiot.
Ichiban is my favorite because he's so good. He's so good-hearted, but he's the biggest fucking moron ever.
Yeah, that definitely seems like a thing of him just being him and then ends up kind of sleeping
Yeah.
with people or dating them.
Yep.
And he's just like, uh-oh. I don't know how to deal with this.
And then there's the stuff in Infinite Wealth. It's like, we need you to test this out, so like, just be horny at these people. And it's a very funny mini game.
Oh yeah, I didn't really care for the dating sim thing, mainly because I just found it boring to play.
It was boring. It had its moments, but like in general, it was like, oh, you're just basically trying to match things.
I do like the one that you get with the kind of front desk teacher lady at the certificate institute, who when you go to date her and you're like, and he just says like, I already have like a girlfriend, and she just says, that's fine, I have a polyamory certificate.
I wish I could have gotten more into Infinite Wealth. I loved 7, but I just could not enjoy Infinite Wealth that much.
I like Infinite Wealth a lot. There's an entire third of that game that I think could have been mostly either put into it better or just taken out and put in at like the very end after you completed all of Ichiban stuff.
I'm sure. I did the big side mini game with the island, and then I ended up getting back to Japan and was like, you know what? I'm just not enjoying this, and I stopped playing. But I didn't really play the other Yakuza games, and 8 felt like it was super like, hey, remember this time in this Yakuza game?
Oh yeah, that's the main issue I have with 8, is I like 7 because it felt like a restart, and it explains most of the somewhat little bits in at least a way that you don't need to play them, and then 8 is, you entirely have an entire thing with Kiryu, where it is just a massive send-off to him, and if you haven't played all the Kiryu games, it all means nothing to you.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was for me. I played a little bit of Zero, but I'm not huge on those kinds of games. And then, like, I played 7. I fucking loved 7. I played Infinite Wealth and was like, I'm not into this.
Yeah, they brought back in too much of the old stuff.
Yeah,
Like, I think the most of the Kiryu stuff would have been better as a sequel to Man Without a Name and expanded upon.
Yeah, you could have even
Possibly.
had Ichiban like as a side character in that, if you really want them to like be together.
Yeah,
because like,
go ahead.
Because like the first one already was like a pretty decent setup of this is what Kiryu was kind of doing during 7, in a way that like expands upon it, and I feel like you could have done that with the 8 stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of liked how he showed up in 7, and then what he did all during that, and that was it.
Yeah,
he wasn't like a main character. He was like, I'm here to kind of send off.
Oh yeah,
my saga.
He was perfect, perfect level in 7, and that's why like Man Without a Name is not needed for 7, and it's just a nice little extra thing. But I do kind of want Kiryu to, as I mostly keep putting it, he can just kind of die, and I'll be fine.
Go retire.
Just let him fuck off.
You kind of earned it. Go retire, my dude.
Which I think at the end of 8 feels like that's what they're doing, is they're finally retiring him. Yes. I hope so.
I hope so.
Just have him be at best a side character. Let him fuck off.
Yeah, like I said, I got to the second return to Japan, like found that my characters were really weak.
Yeah, you got to the Great Reset.
Yeah, and then I was like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not having fun.
You got to the Great Reset and then got to redo all the stuff that you did already within the game to an extent, and just much more condensed thing of Kiryu befriending 6 different people.
Yep, and then grinding classes again for the characters that aren't there and all that shit. So I'm like, you know what? I'm good. I had fun making my little island paradise and
I'll just add this.
beating up like trash pirates. I will eventually go back to playing it.
The only thing I will say is you absolutely don't really have to worry about the other things for them, at least. Their main, like, ones are very, like, strong and have good abilities.
Oh, for sure. It's just like how I generally kept Ichiban and Hero in the first in 7, because Hero was perfect because it wasn't like the strongest, like, you're gonna kill everyone class, but it had extremely good, just like, party support, which fits who Ichiban is.
Oh yeah, so. And then you really need some of those skills for the super boss of 7.
Yep.
Otherwise, Ichiban dies and you're game over.
What's the super boss in that? I forget.
Amon again, just like every other Yakuza game. You have to fight him twice, because you go to the final dungeon, and then you beat him, and then you unlock the true final dungeon.
The true final dungeon, yeah, which is the funniest thing.
No, I wanna... God damn it. I wanted this guy.
Losers.
Okay.
I do say I like that they're just the dungeons were just, or at least the one dungeon was really like thematic with the way they were making Hawaii, and it's like, yeah, these people just really keep coming here and fucking shit up, because it's just, it's just a building they never fucking finished. But yeah, this sucks. A woman is weak to fire. Who would have known?
People with flesh.
Woman is weak to fire. That is a sentence that you just said.
Woman is weak to fire. Okay, listen, I gotta remind myself.
Wait, when do you... No, you learned that in the...
Focus.
Next dungeon is when the gems show up.
Yep.
Reveal your true form.
The most useful of fusion material.
They generally are, actually.
Oh yeah.
And the only reason why you keep the security level high. Even then, I have never... That is one thing I kind of like don't even pay attention to. It's there. It's a mechanic, I guess.
Like, I think I do it enough to get one and then stop caring, because then I can just resummon it with money.
Yep, you want to get at least one of each, and that's like it.
Oh yeah. I also absolutely have not been paying attention to what you've been doing in the dungeon.
I'm sorry, I got to
here.
talking to him.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
I'm gonna
This
be
is
honest,
how it
that's
always
pretty
works.
much every time is I'm like, yeah, okay, dungeon crawling, got it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
there's
kind
not
of-
like story stuff, I don't need to really do anything.
Yep. You're here to
Yeah,
sit
during
there and
this
look
part-
pretty. Sit there, look pretty, and talk while I be confused and bad at video games.
God save.
When does Raido Kuzunohara comes out? I know it's soon.
Tomorrow.
Okay, yeah, well, that is.
Technically, at like 10 my time, I actually just bought it like 2 hours
Oh.
ago. Because I
It
got
comes
bad
out at
news.
11.
So, yeah, I got bad news from my doctor, so I'm like, fuck it, I need something to give me a good...
Yeah.
Something good.
Yeah.
So I bought it. I have never played the original, so it's completely new to me.
Okay.
Oh, neither have I. There is only
Perfect.
one thing that I've relearned about this, because I knew vaguely of the thing, that is going to be really funny if people put in what they believe is his canonical name.
Oh boy.
Because what they think the name is not his name. Because it's the one thing I knew about the two Raido games.
Yep, I know nothing, so for me it's all brand new.
Do you think
Yep, I basically just would recommend not putting in Raido Kuzunohara as his name. And that's about it.
Yeah, I watched like a spoiler-free hey, this is actually a decent remaster by Atlas video, and they're like, yeah, it's not his name.
Yeah,
I probably said, yeah, it's not his name. Like, all right, okay.
because I mainly learned of it through seeing a thing of a super boss fight through some other SMT game. Where you technically fight this character, and then after you beat him, the Raido Kuzunohara from the other game shows up, which is his actual name.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm one of those weirdos who always uses the canonical TM name, so...
I'll use the canon name if it's already inputted. If it's blank, then I just put in whatever.
Well,
know,
whatever is a really
same.
weird name to give someone for a protagonist. Like, hey, whatever.
I've done that before.
That's a dumb joke.
It makes Final Fantasy VII really funny. Whatever.
It would make Final Fantasy VIII even funnier, because whatever just says ... whatever. And you know I'm right.
Oh, you're entirely right.
Well, actually, Hex, it's not if instead of... Well, I guess if you don't do the DLC, if you don't pick the Dante DLC, then it's Raido. Yeah, never mind. My brain caught up with how words function.
It's all good.
The brain latency.
I still can't believe that SMT3 created Dante.
Yeah, featuring Dante from the from the Nocturne series.
Yeah. It's just so popular they made Devil May Cry.
That's right.
Just like how Persona 5 Royale invented jazz.
I believe it.
Just Royale. Not
Oh yeah,
5,
no. It
period.
didn't exist in 5. It got created with Royale.
You redid all the music, created jazz.
They were really inspired by jizz music from Star Wars.
Hell yeah.
Did you? I think I heard the wrong word
No,
there.
that's the correct word.
No, I
That's what
said
it's
jizz.
called.
Okay,
Well,
okay, so I'm not just
Yeah.
having a senior moment. Got it.
Yeah, the music from the cantina in Star Wars was called jizz music.
You know, I can believe that.
Persona 3 just invented rap. I don't know. I was trying to think of what an actual, like, the thing for that would be.
I'm in the house like carpet. 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 Oh, Toby Fox is a gift to this fucking world.
God, I'm almost done with Deltarune, kinda, sorta, not really.
My friend bought it for me the other day, and I'm just starting it.
It's so good. I finally got through, like, chapter 3 because I replayed it.
That makes sense.
And then once they start putting out the rest of the games, I'll probably replay through it again, but be a horrible monster.
Oh, I just plain can't do that.
Oh, I gain enjoyment out of my own pain.
I feel bad for the pixelated people. They didn't do nothing.
God, I love the game Little Goody Two Shoes and how bright, happy, and colorful it is, and then the horrific war crimes happen at the end.
The horrific war crimes that happen.
I love the game Slay the Princess, where you save a princess. And nothing is wrong whatsoever.
I tried playing through that a while back. I played a bunch in one day, it crashed, and then I never went back to it for some reason.
Having played it like with someone, it takes like 15 playthroughs before it starts getting weird.
Oh yeah, I bet.
You basically have to encounter 3 different princesses to get the ending. And then you look at your achievements, realize that you have like 5 out of 80. You're like, ah, I need to play more of this. And now there's extended stuff because of the pristine cut.
Yeah, I only played on pristine.
Yeah, I played it original and I haven't gone back for the pristine. Mainly because I was going to wait for my physical copy and then do that. But that's I forgot how much later afterwards that actually comes out. Oh, what's Upbeat?
Yeah.
Upbeat likes funny, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting better at this.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't worry. Also, after you do this, like when you get to Mementos, then you really just don't have to actually recruit anymore for the most part.
What difficulty are you playing at?
Pretty sure normal.
Okay, that's not too bad.
He's not me. I just slap everything on the hardest difficulty.
Well, it's funny because very hard is actually harder than merciless, so
Yeah.
because merciless
3 times damage multiplier.
Yeah, with your like the technicals, that's what they're called.
Yeah. So if you just don't fuck up, you're good.
It's always the very first palace, maybe the first palace, second palace, or whatever that are going to be the hardest, and then after that it's like, all right, I have answers to everything.
Yeah, you eventually get enough things, and more importantly, ways to just recover SP.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'll reveal your true
I have to walk around the dungeon through the OBS screen because I can't, because the game is lagging in the game for me for some reason. Only in the dungeon part though, which is very strange. Come here, woman. You work with me now.
Gloomy likes vague answers.
He knows, he talks to me.
Listen,
I'm gloomy.
you're not gloomy. You lighten my life.
Gosh. Like, one that the batteries are just about to die, but have enough in them to, like, make it slightly possible to use them.
Like Roxas Collard, you're a real light bulb.
Oh,
That's a thing that absolutely does not make sense because none of you have started the very beginning of chapter 4.
Nope. I'm, like, in the beginning of chapter 1, so.
I need a priestess over death, right?
No, oh wait, I am on the wrong page. Because you need death because that's for the nurse. Not nurse, doctor. You need Hierophant, Lover's Chariot, and Death.
So I can get rid of it.
So you can just sacrifice Arsene. He's worthless.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
If you need him again, you get money and summon him.
Your power's incredible, Joker.
Get out
It'll
of
be
here.
real easy on money once you get to mementos.
Well, those are Silky's Hex. I don't believe you're allowed to, like, you can physically do anything with Silky. I think that's the whole point of a Silky.
I don't remember. You can look up the background to them through the stat list. They have little paragraph things of everyone.
No, wait. Actually, that's exactly what you do with Silky's shit. Because they're sea lions, you steal their skin from and turn them into women.
God, I wish I could steal someone's skin and wait. Okay, no one's recording.
No, it's on the
Okay.
internet. Just say it.
Show me your true form.
Discriminate yourself.
You're not gonna get anything out of it.
I know. I was like, Silkies, I know what that is. Then it took me a second to realize, oh, hey.
They don't want to die. If you have one on your team and you try to step on it, it just powers up the one on your team, which is useful.
Yep.
Yeah. Howdy. Lend me your power. I won't kill you.
Yeah, or you can just get money and items.
I think he was low.
Oh, you didn't even have Jack-o'-lantern. You had Kate Sith for the magician.
Yeah, it doesn't matter as long as you have one of them.
Yeah, I mean, not Kate Sith. This is not Final Fantasy VII.
How dare you pronounce things correctly?
Nope.
We're done here. Let's go.
Oh, fuck.
Okay. You needed that?
I'll get another one. I wasn't thinking.
Or as long as you go to the Velvet Room, I'm pretty sure you can just resummon it if need be. But that does cost money.
Throw this.
Now it's telling you this?
Yeah, I don't. The breeze.
Gives you wind. Ooh. You can just keep what you have on because it's overpowered and gives you more money.
Yes. Great stuff. Or am I thinking Selkies? Fuck.
I think they're both the same to an extent.
Just
might
be,
we check
be like
somewhere
me,
else?
don't think.
Listen, I like my cryptids and my
Again, you can
historical,
look up their backstory.
monsters. Oh, you're
It's
right.
on the monsters in this game.
What about it? Are we throwing a rope over that and climbing it?
Phantom thieves do things a bit more stylishly than that. And I
Take
know
this
just what'll
grappling
do the
hook.
This place wasn't destroyed in 5.
It
Now
is
it is.
so interesting to see the differences between in the palaces between like normal and then royal.
Oh yeah. And how many of them are just, and now you can use your grappling hook. Because it's
Grappling
cool.
hook lets you zip to hard to reach locations in a flash. You'll see what I'm talking about when you test it out.
Grappling hook. I know what a grappling. So,
I think the new girl gives you grappling hook abilities. Left trigger.
okay, Silkies are the like
Okay.
woman spirits. Selkies are the forced wife. sea lions.
Yeah. I don't think it's necessarily wives, it's just slavery.
Usually,
I wish I could have a wife. Unfortunately, I met you too late, so you can't be my wife.
Well, I mean, if you take enough skin from some women, you can make one.
Yeah, staples.
Yeah, but I don't have those craftsman skills.
Well, you have to start somewhere. You can make better.
I mean, I
Don't
did
think-
used to sew quilts for charity, so
Yeah, don't
could
get caught
probably-
and you'll eventually get, like, good at it. Just read Golden Kamui, find the, person who makes stuff out of human flesh for some tips. He makes a lot of outfits.
that's fair.
God, I love Golden Kamui, and it's just a rapid thing from here's some very serious moments, and now here's an entire chapter about trying to stop a man from fucking a bear.
Wait, we're stopping them from doing that?
Yeah,
that doesn't
because
sound very good.
we need his skin, and the bear might ruin it.
Ah,
the-
okay, that's fair.
The entire a large portion of the anime is just trying to skin several criminals alive to remove their flesh and make a map to gold. You do just see him have it out with a deer and just a full page spread.
Let's do it.
I'd rather spread the bear, but wait.
Yeah, that's his end goal.
Ah, gotcha.
All right.
Good news is he does accomplish it and dies from happiness. God, I love Golden Kamui so much. It's such a great and interesting story, and then there's just some real weird shit.
Real weird shit just describes like everything.
Everything I like, yes.
Yeah, same.
Oh yeah, I finally finished reading Goodnight Pun Pun last night.
How did that?
And that's a trip of a story. It's just the perfectly normal life of Pun Pun in a coming age of story. And he definitely doesn't murder a woman.
Or see God constantly.
Yeah, he stopped seeing God for a while, and then he comes back.
God's back.
And then there's just a whole thing about a cult leader. And some stuff about, like, other friends. He loses an eye. Just kind of pretends, like, steals his neighbor's name, pretends to somewhat be him in order to somewhat just lie to women to sleep with them.
Pun Pun not a small little man thing?
Oh, he is at the start. He starts off at 11. It's his entire life. Well, most of his life.
Show me your true form.
Like,
He starts off at 11 in, like, early, like, elementary school, kindergarten. Then you move to middle school, then high school, and then, like, college.
what?
You know it's gonna get real serious when, the part of the thing stops ending with it saying goodnight Pun Pun, and it says time to wake up Pun Pun. And then it's bad and dark. Well, more dark. It is very interesting read though.
Bold of you to assume I can read.
Oh, even just looking at it with pictures, it's a hell of a trip. He sent me so much shit with that's out of context. And I don't even think of a context that could make it make sense.
Dakota, the best part is all of that what I sent or anything past like middle school at most. Like I feel like the ending bit perfectly sums up where there's one of his friends at the start of the game like moves away after like a whole thing, after they like go to a place for a thing. It's like his going away thing. He moves away, and then you see him older when he comes back, goes to the thing, and he like meets Pun Pun again, and still basically just sees him as like the same person as when he was like in elementary school. And just like goes, I also know better to ask about why he's missing an eye now. And you just reflect on like all of the stuff that he's done. It's like, that doesn't... That is a lot of perception stuff.
Ah, perception checks. Got it. The thing I'm bad at.
One in my D&D games are good at perception checks.
It's funny, I ran a inquisitive rogue once, and my DM was like, I fucking hate you, stop it. I made so many traps and you're just fucking me. I was like, 500 gold to buy my not seeing shit.
Come on, give me the cash.
I just remembered that towards the start of the thing, while they are like, Pun Pun is 11 years old, he does join like the porn watchers club with his friends, and they eventually find like what they think is a porn video, but it's actually just a person confessing to like the murder of his family.
Yeah, that just happens, you know, it's just oopsie.
Yeah, that he like purposefully like recorded over the thing and just left on the outside.
It's an oops, you know? Can't get too mad.
And it is, for a whole thing, just really done well for like them being middle school boys dealing with this, because they're just kind of watching it get to the end and go, well, that was disappointing. I wanted to see boobs. And they just kind of leave.
Just wanted to see boobs. You can't blame... Yeah, you can. You can blame people for AIDS. Wait. Am I talking to a straight right now?
I don't know
yes.
what Andrew is. I don't
Largely indifferent and just don't care that much.
That's absolutely fair, and I can 100% agree with you. Okay.
Nice work, team.
No, I was just trying to make sure I'm not making dumb jokes like that might offend.
Oh, I
Granted,
absolutely
I'm in,
don't care.
Yeah. I was gonna say,
Like,
I'm in Exelon's Discord, so...
Yeah.
What do you hear?
Like, I would say, like, I'm straight, but I do not have, like, a high interest in sex. Like,
Fair
if
enough.
it happens, it'll eventually happen.
Yep, that's kind of how I felt about it. Okay, so I can make stupid jokes. Got it.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna give a fuck.
Fair enough. I just don't want to offend folks, that's all.
I'm pretty sure at work I one time literally just said, I like my coffee like I like my coffee like I like my women. To which I responded, I don't like coffee. So
I think I've used that exact joke before, so I think that's how I came out to someone once.
I've also
Yeah, I
only
think so.
been asked out by men. So
Yeah, and as long as you're like, oh, that's flattering. No, but, you know, thank you. Which is how it should be.
yeah, probably could have done like better, but not like, oh, that's disgusting or anything. Just like, oh yeah, I'm just not interested.
Yeah, and that's fine, you know.
Also, one of them, pretty sure, significantly too much younger for me.
Yeah, gotta be careful with that.
Because I don't actually know what his age was. I just know he was starting college, and I'm pretty sure I was almost 30.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm... Oh god, I'll be 38 in 2 months.
You're the oldest one here still.
Oh
Design.
god, I'll be 38 in 2 months. Oh.
Shit, what age am I? 34?
Fuck, how am I?
I just... one second, math. Yep, 34. I remembered right.
It's always funny because if you don't talk about your age much, I have to because of all my health issues. But if you don't think about it, you're like, wait a minute, how old am I?
Yeah, I just know, like, I don't know, I'm like mid-30s. That's about good
Yeah,
enough.
I'm somewhere. Like, I'm old enough to vote. I get a discount on, like, my car insurance. That's all that matters.
I stopped carrying at 17 when I could buy M-rated games myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't drink or do anything else.
Count chat, you're the youngest. Yeah, Hex, you are. Disney, Andrew, me, Hex, I think.
Yeah, I'm fucking ancient. Please help me. Everything hurts.
That's not because you're old. It's because you're disabled.
Now then.
Can it be both?
I mean,
can
it could
technically
be
be
if you were in your mid to late 40s.
I mean, it can still be both, but if you're disabled, it's never going to get fully fixed without medical attention, but limited by doing whatever proper stretches and stuff that you can.
Haha, medical attention.
Yeah, no, you're also disabled, which means you can't get that.
Oh, I mean, I can try, but
I have something.
the key word is try.
Yeah, see, I'm relatively fine, which means I can just walk into a doctor's office.
True. I mean, they're still going to charge you like $8 million.
Yeah, fortunately, I have actual health insurance now.
Got that Taco Bell
That
insurance.
does help.
Yeah, though I had to do it. So admittedly, I got health insurance, and I've only been once after that. And the time where I had an actual injury, I didn't have health insurance yet. But fortunately, I just needed, like, muscle relaxants to fix my neck.
I got to see a bill for a 3-day hospital stay I had, and it was like $250,000.
Yeah, I fortunately had that.
I had a 9-day stay in April, and in October when I had my bad accident, it was, I think, a 16-day stay, and I really am glad I didn't get to see either of those bills.
Yeah, I think the most expensive thing I would have would be my a thing I need for my teeth, which if I just got it all done at once would be like $5,000.
Yeah. Just how it happens.
If I get
Life
split
is
into
great,
two-
isn't it?
Oh yeah, if I get it split into two things, it can be completely covered by my dental insurance, and that's all that my dental insurance would cover.
Mhm.
Yeah. I feel
Gross.
even more motivated to do.
I'm
I love
sure
the
to
state of
pull
the
off
world I
it,
live in.
There has to be something in
Yeah.
here if he was hiding.
We don't live in hell.
This isn't hell?
Nah. I
No.
Oh god, it
hell,
can get
that's-
worse?
that's
Hell's
something
just
else.
several miles away from me though. I live in Michigan. It's pretty easy to get to.
I believe that.
It's not that big of a town, surprisingly.
Well, it
No,
has to be important.
I don't
He went through
think
all the trouble
a
to
lot of
hide
people
here
would be
after
happy to be
all.
like, yeah, I live in hell.
Guess we'll take it then.
What?
I know, I'd be happy to say that just because it's funny, but
Oh yeah, I had to go. I went there with my mom one time for a
It's a different map
like
from the one-
radio raffle thing
Aha.
that they
Oh,
held
that's
at Hell, Michigan.
So is it gonna tell us where the train?
that'd be funny just to go and see.
It has to be here.
That's a weird shaped building. Could it be a
If I remember right, you
tower
can
or something?
pay to become the mayor of hell for a day.
Considering our current position, I'd say we're about
I
halfway
ain't paying
there.
that shit.
All right, let's hurry over
I
there.
think I can, no, I need that money for me.
Now let's
I'm
keep
not saying
exploring.
you're gonna do it. I'm saying you feel like people can.
I need to spend my money on things that I shouldn't buy.
Yeah.
Mood.
Like I really didn't need that new graphics card for my computer, but I still got it. But I should also just not have to buy or think about buying another one for another 10 years. Whenever I...
How much they're trying to charge those? Yeah, I don't blame you.
Because even then, my graphics card is mostly fine. It's just the VRAM on it's too low most of the time and causes issues.
It's a
And
shiny
I went
one.
and got one that's now going to have 15,000.
I found a shiny.
Not 15,000.
It's mumbling to
15.
itself, but it's not making any moves.
Oh yeah, this thing's new. I forgot these weren't in original.
That one.
All right, and I'll go
This
take
is a
care of it.
mechanic I don't think I ever properly took advantage of within this game.
It's not easy to take advantage of it. It's only a sometimes thing.
Yeah, I think I happened like a few times on accident.
Mm-hmm. If you're grinding, they tend to show up a lot in the same area, but, you know.
Yeah, but this is also Royale, so you can grind in mementos real easy. You just have to get real close with Ryuji.
It's okay. He won't say no homo, and then you feel really awkward talking to him for the next couple days.
Yeah, they self-destruct.
I'll explain later.
That's the mechanic that just doesn't really get taken advantage of as much.
Pretty much.
Despair. I still find it funny that in the original Persona 5, you could defeat death by just having it inflicted with hay fever.
Oh yeah, it was like that hay fever thing in this game. Wasn't there? Was it this game that has despair?
Yeah.
Yeah. You just make death itself get like depression, and because it can't get a therapy appointment for like 3 months, too late.
Yeah. In the original one, you just went in on like a flu day, so death would just be sick, and it would just die from it as well.
Yep, really good, really funny.
Oh, One
You
Piece!
got the devil fruit. Now you can take a bite of gum gum. That's the only fruit I know.
There's the clown fruit.
Wait, no, there's also chop chop that the clown has.
Yeah, that's right. The
That's
chop chop.
That's as far as I've gotten into rewatching or even really watching One Piece.
Chop chop. Gum gum.
There's the one that the hot lady has that like grows hands or something.
The hand. I think that's literally just called the hand.
It's a step forward.
I know. I think Chopper eats the human fruit.
Oh, an impressive skill.
And everyone talks about Ease from Stellar Blade Six Thighs. No one cares about Pixies.
Oh god, the Stellar Blade fucking people.
God, that is a game that is really overshadowed by its like horniness stuff.
Oh, and the Gooners will tell you everything about how it's the best game ever, and they got robbed from like a DLC or something, and it's like, we don't care, Gooners.
I have no idea what the thing is. It definitely isn't like Game of the Year. It has very good gameplay though.
I heard it's a solid game, but like not outstanding, and unfortunately, you know, the people who are like insane about, you know, the fact that like women should be treated like people and not objects are like offended by that notion. They latched onto it, so any good is not gonna be remembered. They're just gonna remember the Gooners who threw fits.
Yeah, it's a shame because its gameplay is really good. If you can get it for like cheap or on sale, I would recommend it. It's a fun game to play, and its story is all right.
I looked at it and thought, oh, this is a solid game. I will get it when it's like $20 on Steam or something.
Yeah.
But until then, it's not something I'm gonna spend my time on.
Yeah, it's also nowhere near as horny as you would think any Gooner would make you think it is.
Oh yeah, I mean it's definitely got that shit going on for it, but it's not nearly as bad as like.
Oh, it's horny, and if you're running and you're pretty much trying to look ahead, you will have just a panty shot of her if you have any short skirts.
Yeah.
Kill that Hex. Get rid of it.
But like the story and everything like that just doesn't do anything with it.
Right.
Doesn't have anything for it. It's just you can put her into relatively different, pretty, and horny outfits.
Yeah.
Like she has several outfits that have pants.
Waiting for the day when I can put Kratos in
Or
a
even
thong.
longer dress. You put Eve in some thong-like things too.
Oh,
I'm one of those weirdos who just likes clothing on their characters, so.
oh, I like cool outfits too. I don't really care about the horny ones.
You can also put her
But, like,
into a completely full covering teddy bear outfit.
Yes.
And if in New Game Plus, when you get the alternate version, it's pink and has rainbows.
Yes. But I just want equality, which means everybody gets to goon.
Oh, I'm gonna be honest.
I'll just
There
take
are
this.
absolutely a lot of just very pretty outfits, and then there are also several just silly, horny ones.
Which is fine as long as everyone gets to have fun with the silly horny.
Oh yeah, like there is a large variety of
just take
outfits. They
this.
are very good.
Mhm. It's just unfortunately with the state of let's just say the world, gamers have always been bad people. It's just like if you don't make your character sexy enough, this group will complain. If you make your characters too sexy, this group will complain. And it's like, can
Oh,
we
yeah.
just go back to like being mad at games that take out content and then sell it back to you later? Persona 3 Reload?
Oh yeah, the DLC thing
Yeah.
from FES that technically was, I still would say was resold to you, just an upgraded version. But that is also different than the DLC thing.
Well, it was stripped out. And then they're like, no, sorry, Fest isn't coming. Wink. And then Fest came out and they're like, what, 20 or 30 bucks?
Yeah, it's like $30 for it with some outfits. In a
But
weird
Fest was
season
always
pass thing.
not great, so
I should write something.
I'm one of those weirdos who doesn't like Aegis, so
I think Aegis is all right. If I'd played Persona 3 as a teen, I would have think she was better.
as someone who did play Persona 3 as a teen, I still didn't care for her much, but like
Yeah, like she's just the robot that wants to be a human thing. It's not that.
Yeah.
interesting.
it's not the I mean, I think it got better with what I played of Reload, but at the same time, like Fest just made me not like her anywhere near as much as I did beforehand.
Yeah, like I like her. I think she's a fine character. She's just not my favorite.
Fair enough, yeah.
And then
I was-
the answer thing is so long.
It was
God, it's
worse.
long.
It was worse in Fest. I heard it's not so bad in Reload because like a lot of the things they added make you way stronger. In Fest, the answer was like on hard mode, basically.
Oh yeah, it was really hard, is my understanding. I also just played it on Heartless difficulty, the hardest one,
Game is
to clear it.
pissed.
But yeah, I can tell that it's going like you're running slow.
Yeah, you might want to restart it. Maybe
Yeah.
that'll help.
Just saves.
Wait, was that?
We're just gonna close
like-
it and reopen.
There's also a thing that I've alluded to with Dakota that I'm like at the end of that they do with Aegis at the end of the answer DLC for that. I'm just like, that doesn't make sense. That's not how that should work. What you are doing does not make her human. What you're
Yeah.
doing makes her literally brain damaged.
Hey, just like me, for real, for real.
That's not how this would work. That's not how a physical part of your body functions.
Yeah.
You know, I don't ever intend to play that. Did they just like put a fucking like her computer brain?
Oh,
into, like,
her
a
robotic
body?
brain shuts down basically.
Oh, she's dead.
Oh, nope. They fake you out with thinking that she's dead as part of the whole thing because they can't detect any brain signals or anything from her brain, and then she just wakes up and is fine and functioning. Because she's more human now. And that is not how that works.
Mavis,
She still
have
has
a
a
spoon?
functional robotic body. Being more human would be more of a spiritual soul thing that can affect that in certain ways, but you still would need a functioning brain. I'm pretty sure that if you attach some stuff to my brain, you're going to eventually get kind of a signal. There's going to be something there. It works. I can do things. I can eventually feel like I should probably eat something.
Hey, could you give me that power? Because I am constantly forgetting to eat.
Wish I could. I could probably use to eat a little bit less.
Yeah, problem is I'm diabetic, so it's even worse here.
Oh yeah, that would.
I'm like, huh, why does my head hurt?
Yeah, you can.
Oh God.
Something has happened.
It is the Windows 98 version of Persona 5 Royale's opening.
Maybe go into settings and just turn sounds himself, see if that affects things.
Yeah.
I have heard that the Persona 5 Royale PC port is not the best PC port.
What the dog doing?
Atlas is really bad at a lot of those, yeah.
Because I do know that when you're on the railway map, if you look at like the image pictures of them, they are just upscaled and zoomed in way more than the original one. Because they didn't set it properly. Also, the shadow settings don't actually work. Or at least if you put them on high, they still like do it at like medium, is my understanding.
I remember when Resident Evil Revelations 2 came out, they mixed up like some, I think it was shadows. Like if you had it on low or off, it was actually high. And it had some fuck up with the shadows to where they were killing performance when it first came out. So people were so confused why they'd have everything on low and it's just not working.
I wish I could remember what game it was, where if you played on normal, you were actually playing on like hard, and hard was normal.
That sounds familiar.
One of the Tales games, I think. No, Tales or Fire Emblem, because this is the thing Andrew tells me.
Yeah, because I think, yeah, Fire Emblem sounds about right, is they just got that mixed up.
Yes, it's the Awakening thing. Not Awakening. The GameCube one.
Path of Radiance?
Yes.
Oh.
That kind of sounds familiar.
And I think it's the other way around. It's playing on normal is easy, and hard is normal. And easy is just easy still.
That would make more sense. Yeah, because I just know it was definitely messed up for something.
Sorry, chat. Just having problems. You probably don't want to see the game running like shit.
I mean, worst case scenario, we can also try without mods, see if any of those are messing with things. That'll mostly just affect the costumes at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna just turn off the costume, see if like those are breaking.
Could also probably, if it has it on there, just the whatever one is supposed to be marking the negotiation stuff, since that's not working for some reason.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Really worst case scenario, the main things that the mods are being used for can be also solved by cheat engine, which is mostly just to remove some randomness of the not having to save reload to up some skills to get ahead of things.
God damn it. Okay, there we go. Let's see if this will work now.
Or it might just be in a fortunate area of the thing and you're going to have to push through it.
Yeah.
I never played through it on PC. Oh yeah, I still need to start and restart on Stellar Blade to just go through all of the voice settings to see if maybe one of the voice options will make Eve seem interesting.
Oh no. That's
What?
It's doing it even without mods.
Yep, that just might be an unfortunate part of the game.
Sure, it shows up on. There we go. Damn.
Okay.
Alright. Just gonna have to live with this. Hopefully it won't last long.
Oh boy.
Joker.
I've been given my dinner, so I'm trying to eat and play now.
The bear has been fed.
Yes. Taco soup.
Oh, wait, was that the gym?
What part of this have you not figured
I
out
get
yet?
it. The gym's some kind of holy place for him. He's a god there.
I can't believe he can think like that. Especially after what he did to Shiho.
God, that bastard makes me so freaking sick. Just you wait, Kamoshida.
I see. So you're the ones who tampered with the
I'm
library.
excited to see what other
It
terrible
seems
things
my
people
time
do.
waiting here has paid off.
Like stealing a
Just as
kid's
that ape there
paintings,
said, this
that's like
place is a holy ground for our
faking
great
your whole
king
career, stealing a
Kamoshida.
bunch of people's
It is
paintings,
preposterous
faking your
for
whole
miscreants
career,
like yourselves to come waltzing in like this.
molesting and physically hurting students. Like, where do you go from there?
You will pay for foolishly defying King Kamoshida with your lives.
Good question.
I knew this would happen. Well, we don't have a choice. Let's take it down.
That is something I will not be answering.
I'm going to be honest, I got distracted by things and completely checked out for a moment. I heard
Had an
something about
ooh
stealing
shiny
art.
moment.
Look, he's trying to do something.
Me, anytime someone sees me doing anything. Aw, look, he's trying to do something.
It's important to guard if you think you're in danger.
Ah, the guard tutorial. Tank the hit, it'll be fine.
Talking about P. Diddy or Kamoshida? Yeah.
It's time. You're mine.
Don't forget about stat buff and debuffs.
Most important things.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Trying to see what his weakness is first. And I forgot.
Persona!
Also lightning.
Get wrecked!
If I had to take a guess, probably doesn't have one.
Probably. He's composed.
Though electric would probably still be best to do because nothing resists technical, so if you can apply shock and then just shoot or hit them with a physical attack is probably good.
There.
And gets charm, but I don't think she has it yet or would probably be effective. So I think shock is the most likely thing for you to do. Fortunately, Ryuji is also kind of the kanji of this game, so his magic attacks aren't the strongest.
Should have buffed him up, I realized.
Nah, it's still not bad. Like, I'm still pretty sure he's better than kanji. But then again, kanji also gets, towards the end, amp in, like, the 2 power-up things that really boost up his electric attacks.
I never liked running Kanji. I liked him as a character, did not like him in fights.
I liked him, just very useful physical attacks. Just charge and destroy, like, chunks of enemy HP.
That's fair, but...
Can also do that with Yoshitsune and that.
Yeah, and Chie was also really, really good, too, so...
Yeah, she had the, like, AoE physical
God
attack.
Hand, yeah, God Hand, an instant kill, Intellect Punt,
Yeah.
more SP than Kanji had,
Alright.
so that's not hard.
Yeah, kanji also just definitely hit more heavily on physical things in doing that. I went into a fight that was not very good to have my party of Chie, Kanji, I think, obviously the MC, and Yukiko. And the boss reflects or nullifies all physical attacks.
All right.
I think I know which one you're talking about, and yeah, that's awful.
Thanks.
Yeah, and you don't get any items that remove that part.
Yup.
But mostly I then was still able to do pretty good because I just used Chie for a full party buff with the Dragoon thing. Kanji still had both his amp things for electric, so it'd still do decent damage. And Yukiko is the most god character in that game.
Yeah, she is. Naoto beats her out in random battles, but for bosses, Yukiko is like on top.
Yeah. Unless I think if you go through the effort to get Yukiko Mind Charge
Yeah.
through her things, then it's just the only person with a severe level spell.
Yep. And she works good with Chie with their combo thing, and because Chie is actually a really strong party member too.
Oh yeah.
I used to once you get Chie and Yukiko, like that's like 3 of your 4 party members.
Oh yeah.
Because they're good in almost every situation.
Chie's only weak point is like the mid game, I find. And she starts to lag behind, but once you get her past that, then she's just God Fist.
Yep.
Destroy thing.
I don't have much health left.
I'm glad that they brought back the two characters teaming up moves for Royale.
Oh, definitely agree. The show times.
Oh yeah, they're so fun.
I agree.
My party was the gay boys and the lesbians. It was me.
The gay boys and the lesbians.
Yeah, it was just the.
So
the
you
gay
had
people.
Naoto, MC, Yukiko, and Kanji.
Sorry.
Okay, I did. Oh, I thought I had
Yeah, because
Chie.
you could only use. I think you used Chie like up until Naoto came. I think you swapped to Naoto,
Forget.
but I could be remembering wrong. It was at least one of them. And then there was me thinking that maybe I'll just cheat engine Yosuke back down to level 1. Just let's. God.
That would have been the funniest fucking thing. Load up my save.
Whoa,
Level
good
1.
move.
Everyone else 99, real powerful. Way too much effort I put in to just make you a god. You escape level 1.
As he deserves to be.
Like, if when they do the 4 stuff, I won't necessarily mind if they keep the homophobia things in. If it at least does something with Yosuke's character of the game, and you can, for one specific scene, kind of just call him a little fuckboy.
Will you
I think I know which scene you're talking about.
The one in the tent.
Yeah. Whenever I think about Yusuke being bad, I think about that scene.
That is just the level of thinking that he has that absolutely makes me just not trust Yosuke.
Yep, pretty much. That's like, it's really gross how bad a scene that is.
Yeah, I think that was the one time I got truly upset.
It was just really bad.
God damn. Make sure, haha, whatever, I can deal with him just being a shitter.
Yeah, like, for a game that's literally about just being your true self and everything, Yosuke is just kind of a fucking prick. And like, the usual thing of doesn't really grow from that specifically or change on that. It just kind of stops getting brought up somewhat towards the end.
That's probably the worst part about it, is just nothing happens from it.
Yeah, like, at least have him seen of feel like of him like apologizing and attempting to like somewhat change as a person of like, yeah, I was this and I've like hung out with you more and learned that I was just being a fucking dipshit and need to stop type deal.
Yeah, and we all have moments where we're fucking dipshits. It starts when I wake up and ends when I go to bed.
Yeah. And like, I'm definitely not gonna lie and say like in not in college, in like high school, I didn't use gay as an insult or anything.
Yeah.
I was definitely just a dipshit. But you can, you know, change and grow as a person, and it'd be nice to just see that.
Right?
It'd nice to be. It'd nice to be. It'd be nice to see Yosuke become a completely different character. God. Trying to say a
And then
joke.
there's Teddy, who's just real whiplash of what he does and doesn't do.
I need to get him away from Yosuke. Fine. He'd be a little weirdo, but he'd be fine.
He's like a little weirdo, but he's also like, oh yeah, I'm also fine just wearing women's clothes. This is all right.
Oh yeah, icon.
Like I don't give a fuck about this.
Show me your true form.
And this game does not like this area.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I just don't know how to fix it.
I'm gonna just assume it's probably an issue with the game.
All right, the first move is ours.
Unless you just probably at best drop everything down to low.
It's almost scary how good I am. We have him.
But you know, that's one thing that I hope from metaphor that they keep from 6 is that you don't really need the specific personas or anything with the having to get the little character upgrade icon things.
You absolutely should be able to pick any option you want in those games and still get everything you need.
Like, I think remove the little notes for the things, but do bring back the reversal stuff, and just like at certain points with specific options, like that just hits them wrong during that time, and it just like reverses it so it solves your thing, and then you have an extra scene of like another talking, and you can like it goes back, and then you can go into the story.
Yeah.
Of just like but then you like talk to each other and figure it out. Because it always feels like a thing of, I'm not really trying to befriend these people. I am starting a cult. I am just telling them what they want to hear, so they will jump in front of me for an attack and almost die, and I'm fine.
Yeah, there's a bit of a disconnect between some of that shit.
Just
So
what I'd expect from you, Joker.
And you maybe just get like the extra little items or like collectibles for your rune that you can put up there and they think you're dope.
yeah. I don't know. I thought Metaphor did a lot of things correct in pretty much. I liked that I didn't feel like I had to use a guide to get everything done in one playthrough.
I mostly save reloaded while doing it, but I absolutely didn't need to, and it was a good portion of it was just me wondering about different options.
Yeah.
Out of this area.
Oh yeah. I think there's only one thing you have to.
Get the treasure.
Is this the area that has the like hidden item? I forget.
Item with the hidden. Oh,
The new like
the will seeds.
the will seeds. That's what I was trying to remember. I forgot what they're called.
I can't remember them in specific.
Yeah, I just know they're around. If you look at the map, you can easily find them.
Yeah. They're usually like off to the side where you're like, huh, okay.
Yeah. And they're relatively useful.
Oh, they are, yeah.
But also the game starts you with DLC overpowered shit.
Don't use those.
I think I mostly just told them to equip the money ones.
Oh, the money one is fine because like, especially early, they're good to do. And because you bought Royal, you have like all those consumables in the beginning. Those are I usually just sell those for the early money because I don't like sitting there grinding the same shit over and over again.
Then, again with Royale, supple things that they added. You just also befriend Ryuji, and you can really just grind real easily, and Mementos up to average level of the next dungeon pretty easily.
Yep.
Ooh, a chest.
I'm giving up on that.
Could use an item.
Right. Say that.
But
just
does he
as I-
want to?
Say every-
Focus.
Oh, there it is.
That's the area we were just talking about.
Yeah. Rusted handcuffs.
Kid, you're like 17. Why are you trying to
pretty
sell me
shady.
rusted handcuffs? Don't talk to me. Don't ask me.
I don't know, found him. Found him in the ground, airsoft gun guy who buys a lot of weird shit from me for some reason.
I better not be hearing you shit talking. What's his name? Yue?
I don't remember his name. The thing I call him is not his name because I just refer to him as Gecko because of his tattoo.
Yes.
But he does just kind of like buy all of your like valuable stuff, and it's like I don't know 100% why you're doing this, but all right.
Like I don't know
This
what I'm
room
gonna do with
seems
this,
different
but
from
you know
everywhere else
what?
we've seen so far.
You're a nice kid.
Yeah.
My dude,
And there's
I don't
something
think
super
this shop makes
suspicious
enough
over
money
there.
that you should be paying me a couple million yen in cash for this stuff.
Come on, follow me.
I come in here and I maybe see 1 to 2 customers occasionally.
Anyone's gonna buy an airsoft gun after school?
What is this?
Just what I thought. A
It's a
will
weird
seed.
skull.
I can't
Palaces
believe
are
it. It's a
locations that grew
metaphor
distorted
reference.
from their original forms due to their rulers' cognitions. When such distortions coalesce into form, this
I also
is the
got
result.
reminded that metaphor
I call it a
Refantasio
will
totally
seed.
ripped off Deltarune.
Distortions coalesce
Might have.
into will
Just both
seeds?
games ripping out your heart.
Should I try explaining that again?
Metaphor had some really good moments, yeah.
Just forget it. That's a will seed.
Yeah.
Moving on.
That's one thing
So,
that like
what do we do
Persona
with
5
it?
has started. I like that they've just included the things of just a cool little moment
it may
of
not
just
be as
them.
prized as a treasure, but
just
it's
the
still
people, like,
quite the
activating their
rare
powers.
Find.
Yep,
Making it ours
the
will
awakenings.
only do us good,
Oh, yeah.
I
I
think.
think the saddest thing is after Stroll, Stroll's just wins.
Is it really okay
They're
to
all
take
cool,
it?
but
Oh, yeah.
Stroll is like the first
This
one
is
you see.
absolutely just-
Shitty
wins.
better happen when you take it. Like some
Yeah.
trap going off.
This
or
is just the
we all end up
biggest-
cursed.
Like moment, and then they're all sort of the same there, but they're all really cool still.
They started with a higher note, yep.
Metaphor was such a fun game.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the inevitable remake.
Metaphor Refantasio, the Re-Kingening.
Nice.
Re-
The will seed
yeah.
is ours.
They can't use Royal Edition, they already used that,
guess
so they'll have to figure
nothing
something else out.
No, they use Royale. They
There
can
are
use
more
Royal.
of these around here somewhere.
It's a battle
As far
royale.
as I can tell, there are 2 of them
It's a
left.
BR, just get in the circle or you die.
Huh? How can you tell?
And the
You
thing is
sound
I
or
can
something?
absolutely figure out which one specific character they can
Yeah,
expand upon
how
like they do in every
dogs
game.
Oh,
Oh,
but
yeah.
You're a cat.
They just kind of
I'm not a cat.
suddenly become a villain for like 2 hours and then go away.
Yep.
I just seem like a cat.
If I eat all these seeds, I'll become a person.
I'll be a real boy. Yeah, get all 3 of them.
Yeah. Please God, get me to the next area.
Treasure chest spot.
God can't save you now.
God never.
There is no god, only low frame rate.
Yeah. It's like trying to play fucking Honkai on normal speed. That game, I swear to God, that game is not meant to be played on normal speed.
Show me your true
Because
form.
the animations are so, like, unreasonably slow.
Just like me.
No, we're very
Now's our
reasonably
chance to
slow.
strike. Go! Where is my resolve?
I need to find the packaging for my current graphics card and see if I kept the anti-static bag that comes with it.
Go, give me more!
is the fight I know I can got my way through.
Who's next?
Bang, bang,
A
bang.
spectacular victory!
Wouldn't be able to do that in original Persona 5.
All right.
Use the gun for one fight, and then
Easy
you're
win.
just done for the rest of the
They were
dungeon.
nothing.
It's such a weird thing to add and then just barely use because you limit the mechanic like that.
Yeah, because you don't refund your bullets.
Joker! A treasure chest! Let's open it!
Ambush.
I'll reveal your true form.
I'm gonna pick a wrong fight, but I want the gold chest.
Get the levels. Get the power.
And then you get the women.
A thing that Morgana will never know.
That should have done it!
Like, the simping is so fucking much.
Yeah, like he just goes real hard onto it with physical attack for a technical or gun.
Oh, you want more? Nice one! They're at your mercy! Nice one!
Yeah.
They're at your mercy!
Well, Ryuji's, I was gonna say his physical move also works,
We're on the ground!
and it would deal more
Nice
damage.
going, Skull!
But they're on the ground. Yeah,
Me
don't
up.
talk.
Oh,
No, you can't do that. They're too high level. Also,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
shocked, so he can't speak.
oh yeah, good point. Die.
I do think that means that you can just steal his wallet real easily, though. I know that happens in one of the SMT games, is it literally just says, well, they're paralyzed and can't stop you, so you just stick your hand in their back pocket and steal their wallet.
Someone fix him up! What I said! Nice job, Panther! We took them all out! Yeah! Victory!
Also hope for Persona 6 that they keep the technicals. The technicals
You're
are fun.
evolving as a thief.
Okay.
But since in this one you're limited on your technicals
Okay,
at the
we're
beginning
done.
until you read a book,
Let's go.
that expands on them a bit.
Yeah, that's a lot of them, though.
Oh yeah. But I think that's also like ones that you can't even do until you have some later party members because of their like
Yeah,
abilities.
the affinities. Yeah.
Hey, look at this.
Ask if
Okay.
they can just have the weapon when you find a weapon.
Yeah, when it's like base stats are better. Which in the early game is not a problem. Like just take it, it's an upgrade. Then you get to the end of the game and you just kind of stop caring about its actual attack. Because you want abilities.
Pretty much.
Go up the stairs, escape the lag, please. Thank God. Oh,
I can
I might be just coping, but I think the lag's better slightly.
You notice?
Okay.
Good old copium.
Ah, yes. This whole tower where you now grapple hook up it instead before you just kind of walked up.
Yeah, you ran up the side of it.
This is the first place where I got really messed up because I just got ambushed.
Ah, yes, Persona, where if you get ambushed,
You
half the
die.
time you just restart the game.
Yeah, you just die.
Not as bad as Nocturne, where you can die in the tutorial.
Oh yeah. Because in Nocturne, doesn't everything like can also just start immediately with like insta kill moves?
Kinda. You're also like pretty weak at the very beginning. Like the very first fight, you could actually die because you miss a single swing.
Oh yeah.
The most pathetic thing I've ever done is die in the tutorial of the dot hack game, and everybody's like, how?
Yeah, I still don't know how.
The curse of dot hack for me is continuing. Dude. It was just at least nice enough not to brick the disc. Nobody else could play the game.
This is real wild because you have two people who are much stronger and they will just full heal you.
Yeah, they were busy, and they just ignored me, and then I fell down dead.
Yeah.
Oh shit, the thing did force.
Focus.
Dun 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 dun. Dun. To the hole. Wait, the hole goes up. Oh. The fun thing is, it's not even like restarting. Oh, right. Restarting didn't even fix it. Oh. God damn it.
I mean, you also still had it set to frame rate of 30.
Wait!
Yeah, it's supposed to go up?
You can just go back.
Or not supposed to go up and continue this way.
Then,
Yep, okay. Yelling.
hey!
Oh, that's a little bit better. It's definitely above 30, but not quite 60 is the issue.
Just like it to go past like 15.
It's not 15. It's definitely just around 30.
No, mine's 15.
Is it?
I don't know how you're seeing 30.
Like, it's just slow, but it's not that stuttery. It doesn't seem like 15. Like, usually once it goes
I guess
below
you're-
30, it starts seeming more like that. Otherwise, it just seems slow.
I guess you're not wrong there. It does seem more slow than.
Like, I'm assuming that it's because like it seems smooth, but it's not. It just seems like the game's just chugging to run, so it's just slowing down.
Will seeds, huh?
Like there's
Well,
too much
after
stuff
all,
going on.
Let's take it
Issue.
for ourselves.
Have you checked Steam?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The green lust seed.
Yes, that's the second will seed.
They're my favorite lantern core.
But it also probably doesn't help, to be fair, that Discord is just capping me at 30 FPS anyways.
Why can I go? Well, in case I jump to the right or something, I bet.
Then I think it can also take you back down to the one area.
I wish I was smarter. I might be able to know what the hell's going on.
I mean, if I had to guess, it might just be an issue of your computer just kind of having one thing too many going on or something. For whatever
Yeah.
reason.
I see.
Gotta be a contraption around here. Oh, I can touch this. Mods are,
Or you just
yeah,
go
I
for
had to
the
kill the
other
mods because
way.
it was making it worse. It was making a very slow game even slower.
Well, I don't think that was the thing because it didn't really change after that.
You're actually not wrong. I could turn them back on if I can. I'm not
Yeah.
restarting the game again.
Yeah, I also would say it doesn't matter until we get out of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Castle Hidden Chamber for the Will Seed.
The will seed. Collecting Kamoshida's seed. I hate that. Why did I say that?
This has to be a joke.
Jump through the painting.
Mario. This can go back out and fuse personas.
And maybe I'll let the game chill the fuck out for a second.
You notice?
Actually,
Yeah, because this area also seems like it's still slow when it was fine earlier. I think there's just something unfortunately hitching on your computer.
Whoa!
If I had to take a guess.
I'll figure it out between now and the next screw it.
Doggo.
I can see it.
Leather doggo. You want the pet
Rider.
Ian Rider. I don't know why you're here, but you're here now.
Do you need something?
Listen, if you were the last person who had this job, yes. You just shut up.
I forgot the Persona 4 one's name.
Elizabeth? Aren't they all Elizabeth?
Elizabeth is 3, 4 is Margaret.
Margaret, yeah.
Listen up, inmate.
Oh. Yeah?
We are introducing a new regimen to your rehabilitation in the form of challenge battles.
Oh,
For
cool.
these trials, we will permit the cognitions of your comrades to fight at your side. Cry your tears of joy.
You can get items.
Depending on your results in combat,
Their
you will
score
receive some
attacks.
form of compensation for your efforts.
Oh.
Yeah, you have like little goals in the thing that, depending on what you do, give you bonus
Should you prove
multipliers for a score.
successful, there-
And if you get high enough scores, what gets
We've
your
even
rank for
prepared
your
a special
items.
stage for you to undergo this part of your rehabilitation. Take this opportunity to demonstrate the furthest reaches of the strength you've gained up to now.
They're fun little things. I didn't do a lot of them.
Should you wish to attempt this at once, we shall oblige you.
No, not right now. My game doesn't like anything. I might fuse personas and let it stop, just because it's gotta figure out what on my computer's dying.
It's probably just like one program that's just doing something.
And I've closed pretty much everything but Steam, Discord, and OBS, which is a little required.
Yeah.
How fair?
Task man.
Time for some. You change your mind? Justine, you handle this. Registration? Are you sure?
Register them all.
Time for some rehab. You wish to perform an execution. What path do you want?
Just remember, you need Hierophant, Lovers, Chariot, and Death.
Chariot.
Ooh, oh, I was gonna say you can make slime, but you're at only 7. Saki Mitama for Lovers still.
Not terrible, but not select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Yeah.
Hey, growth. So it'll gain XP while it's on your team.
Hell yeah.
I'd probably take Tarunda or Rakunda. Is that
Will
the
it
defense
gain
one?
new
One of them.
power? I wonder.
Oh, yeah.
Will it gain
Yeah,
new
like either
power?
of them, they're pretty
I
good.
wonder. Now for a rebirth.
Buffalo. Buffalo. Buffalo.
Though the buff ones are usually better once they get to full
Well, yeah.
party.
Yeah. Well, this is enemy, so.
Unless you also at least know what you're doing, then you can just single target the one that you specifically know will fuck them up.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Saki.
Saki Mitamas. The free upgrade guys from SMT5. I think they're useful for a thing in Nocturne.
They're good for getting plus stats to things and also some skills.
Looks pretty tough.
Look at it.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Sleep. Sleep is useful.
Its power
Push
will
that,
be
James.
nothing unusual. I see.
What? Okay. Right, that's... Genbu.
Yay, Genbu!
All I know is that when you can eventually make Hecaton Kairos, it's real fun to switch to him in battle. Just hearing Joker rapidly say that name.
You change your mind? Justine, you handle this.
No, once you made them, they're already done that.
Are you finished?
And when you make them, they're automatically registered at that.
What?
Yes, God, I'm going back.
It is time, inmate.
I should write something.
If here. And for stream, I'll be back when I can. Actually, I'm going to be hanging out with Micro tomorrow, so see you guys then. And hopefully could have figured this out.